Venom #1 was published few days ago with this impressive cover. Written by Al Ewing and Ram V, the new run starts where the last ended, after defeating Knull, where Dylan Brock becomes Venom, and his father Eddie becomes the new King in Black. The book opens at the present time with a huge explosion at some motel. Dylan Brock, aka the new Venom, breaks into the place, looking for his father Eddie, but the symbiote tells Dylan that Eddie is gone, and it's pointless to stay and fight the army forces. 12 hours ago, however, Eddie, aka the King in Black, is in deep space, 12,000 light years away from Earth, drifting through the void and bounded with 3 other symbiotes. Detecting a signal from a nearby ship, they call out to Eddie, who responds. He pilots one of them and directs the others to assume humanoid forms. Eddie notices that the ship is a relief freighter under attack from space pirates. He breaks into the ship with the rest of the symbiotes, but does not find anyone around. He then shifts his mind to the symbiote he calls Paul, who locates the Skrull pirates, where one of them remarks that they will sell the crew as slaves and profit off the cargo as well. They then see the symbiote and try to blast him with shock waves, saying that this will be their vengeance for the dead of Largo 4, one of the living worlds which were destroyed by the symbiotes while under Knull's control. Eddie evades the blast and says that Knull is gone and that they are Venom. Before attacking the pirates, he is far away from his son who needs him, fighting these Skrull pirates, but he hopes that Dylan will understand. Eddie takes down the pirates, remarking how the other symbiotes are handling the other tasks assigned by him as the King in Black. Spider-Man and Dylan would be proud of him, and he is proud of himself too, but at the same time, he feels anxious. Suddenly, he hears the voice of one of the symbiotes in his head, but it sounds different. Eddie shifts his mind to the symbiote's body, finding himself inside the escape pod looking at Ringo, the red-eyed symbiote, standing over the butchered bodies of the ship's crew. Ringo says that he has a message from the future to Eddie, who thinks that this might be Knull or Carnage, and finds out that he can't control the symbiote or stop it. The symbiote tells Eddie not to sit too comfortably on his throne, as it will be empty soon. This is not a threat or a warning, but a statement of fact. Eddie will not see it coming, therefore he should talk to the people he loves and tell them to hide, but it won't make any difference. The symbiote then disintegrates, leaving Eddie alone with the corpses. Later on at 2 a.m., Dylan is awakened by Eddie, who tells him that they are moving and that he will explain everything on their way. Dylan then receives a call from his father, who tells him that the other Eddie in the house is an impostor. Eddie tells Dylan that he can't leave with the impostor and tells him to sneak out of the window like he usually does. He says that he doesn't have much time to talk and tells Dylan to go to the old motel with the diner and the burnt pancakes he hates. He tells Dylan that he will be in room number 112 and tells him not to draw any attention or to get into any trouble or to bond with the symbiote. Dylan arrives at the motel, remarking that he hates school for making him angry and he hates Eddie for abandoning him. He also hates Venom and all the things it has led to, and hates everyone for lying to him all his life. Suddenly, 2 military helicopters swoop out of the night and fire rockets at the motel, blowing it up. As Eddie is engulfed by the explosion, Dylan runs towards the flames, only to be tackled by the man who is revealed to be the Venom symbiote in disguise. Dylan bonds with Venom and destroys the helicopters before taking down the soldiers. Meanwhile, Eddie's body is torn to pieces by the explosion, but his consciousness is cast into the symbiote hive mind and pulled through the time stream millions of years into the future, taking him all the way to the end of everything. He emerges as the king in black form on what seems to be an alien planet, where he is received by someone who tells him not to try to talk, as he just reconstituted himself from the available matter. This will be Eddie's first step on a very long road, but Meridius will be with him every step on the way, and here, in the furthest end of all that is, he welcomes Eddie in his garden. In the present time, at the absent throne undisclosed location, a scientist tells Meridius that the skull and the bones are all that is left of Eddie Brock. Meridius says that it begins as it always does. All that is happening now has already happened before. So that was the mind-blowing beginning of Venom's new run, which presented Meridius, who apparently seems to be another god in the Symbiotes universe, who might be even more powerful than Knull himself. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.